Hey, what's going on, guys? You're tuning into Pound Cake. This is part two of my little recap, personal experience of PAX East 2016. So, if you haven't, just a little disclaimer, if you haven't seen part one yet, please go check that out. Watch that first. But kind of wanted to do this video raw and personal, no editing, no clipping, no rehearsals, no nothing. This is straight, just how I felt about the whole experience as a whole. So once again, if you haven't seen part one, please check out part one first, and come on here back for part two. But anyways, guys, so PAX East 2016, one of the best, craziest experience I've ever had the pleasure to even experience in my life. So as soon as we jumped right in, all the booths, Twitch, Astro Gaming, DX Racer, Coalition, new games such as Lawbreakers. Shoot, there was so much to even name. Arc even had theirs. Uh, Oculus Rift. So much going on, so much going on, and that's not even including board games such as Dungeons and Dragons, Magic the Gathering. It was just anything and everything there was about the gaming industry in general. It was all there. It was massive. I honestly didn't think it was gonna be that big. So that was nuts. That was crazy. Also, I know in my first video, part one, I gave a shout out to one of my best friends, Prodigy X. Another shout out to just being really, really cool. Miss Violence. If you end up checking out this video, there's a big shout out to you. You're extremely down to earth. You're really cool. Love what you're doing. Keep it up. Whatever anybody else doing doesn't even matter. So big shout out to Mrs. Violence. Later on, I'm going to give another shout out in this video, but we're going to lead into that. So, PAX East experience, hitting off day zero. I know a lot of you who's been following me already saw the clips. I got a little crazy, just kind of spur of the moment, got really, really hyped. But most of all, really wanted to look forward to day one, which straight out of the gun, heat, guns blazing. It was insane. I didn't know how many people who turned out. If I had to make a guess, it was in the high five digits, real, real high five digits minimum. It was just crazy. So we hit that off. Very first game I actually got to play, and I've been playing the alpha or the beta, whatever you want to call it, of Gears of War 4. We actually got to do it in public. Me and Prodigy X, his wife Bonnie. Um, we all got to play and just kind of have a good time playing with other people at the venue. Got a chance to play with us, and that was really, really hype. Just kind of went in, went ham, did what we needed to do, and it just had some great results. On the way, started seeing new games, meeting new industry people. That's really what PAX, I found out, is really all about. It's not just viewing the new games and seeing what's coming out, but it really was a cool chance to network with a lot of these industry people of the whole gaming industry in general. You're talking about your developers, podcasters, vloggers such as myself, streamers, pro entertainers, YouTubers. Everybody was there, and it was kind of a cool chance to kind of level with everybody. And if you did get the pleasure of running into somebody, kind of just introducing yourself, and them sharing their love of the gaming industry, why they're even in this industry in the first place, and kind of sharing it with us, the consumers, the viewers, people supporting their favorite games, their favorite genres, what have you, even your equipments. So that was a really, really cool experience. After official day one, we hit it off strong. Went to my first actual party. I believe that was the Twitch party, which was a really cool experience because through connections in the grapevine, I got to actually experience what a lot of the VIPs of the members of the industry were actually experiencing. So I got to see a lot of cool people. Got to meet new friends, make stories, memories that I'll never forget, and it was really nice. So we rest up. Day two comes over, same thing, hitting it hard, trying to see things that I didn't see in day one. Um, and it was just madness, insane. Um, Leading after that, went to another after party. celebrating IGN's Battleborn. Um, I believe if my memory serves me correctly, you got kind of have to forgive me. Like it's been a massive memory overload of trying to retain everything. I tried to take as many video and pictures, but if I remember right, that was when the Halo, or not Halo, sorry, was the Gears of War Ultimate Edition finals, and that was just crazy watching teams like Envious, Optic Gaming, just going at it head to head, what the best that they had, to go. So here's a big shout out to anybody who competed. All all the teams that competed for League of Legends, the Halo 5, Rainbow Six Siege, Gears of War, Ultimate Edition. You guys did phenomenal. I mean, it was a great show. I couldn't ask for more. I saw even Street Fighter 5 ran its own little tournament. There was another little one, wasn't really sanctioned. It was just kind of for people who were at the venues. There was a little Killer Instinct. Season 3, I believe it was. Correct me if I'm wrong if you're watching this. But that went down. That was totally insane. People going in. And overall, it was just a great, great experience. I mean, I really didn't have anything super bad to say except for what I've already said in part one, which is also why it's important to watch part one. As it started to die down, checking out what Boston had to offer, as far as food, just the culture around, not just the convention center. We tried to do as much as we can. It wasn't too bad. I had my first authentic, I guess you could say, of New England clam chowder. So that was amazing. Just little things like that. It just kind of made the whole experience just great and livable. Just going to a new city, and experiencing just something new, and as a whole, that's what the whole experience was about. Then as it started to die down, Sunday came around, everything was packing up. You know, I actually got to experience League of Legends Rift Walk. So to Riot, amazing job with the Rift Walk, and I will tag you in this video too. Riot did an amazing job with the Rift Walk. It's got to see the huge Baron statue, Lucian, which was a phenomenal display. Their little display statue. So Rift Walk was great. Me being a leagues player, a heavy leagues player, it was phenomenal. Also, I'm gonna try to tag you guys too. Stacked Up. Stacked Up is an organization consisting of veterans, and they give a lot back to the veteran community. And I take that personally to deep because I am a veteran myself, of the Army for 8 years. So phenomenal, guys. You guys did great. Push up for free games. That's basically sums it up. Do some push ups, and you got yourself a free game. So that was hype. So once again, as it started dying down, this is where I got to learn. It was really the chance to mingle. It wasn't just the parties where everybody's drinking, having a good time, but Sunday was, everybody's getting ready to go home. The venue's starting to pack up. And this is where I send out my special shout out. So Mr. Devin Nash, CEO of Counterlogic Gaming, this is a great shout out to you, sir, because I have nothing but respect for you. I've been a fan of COG for a long time. And so a little funny story. I'll try to keep it short. But Devin Nash came up to me acting like a regular person, which, in my head, when you think of somebody like a CEO, an XO, they're usually hanging out with, kind of bad to say, but, people of their kind, people who are that high in the industry, usually mingling together. But it was kind of cool that he leveled with everybody. All the spectators, all the viewers, streamers, podcasters, all of us hanging out in the lobby. He got to kind of level. And when he came up to me, he noticed I was wearing, my COG hoodie. And I actually thought he was also just a fan of COG. So I ended up giving him, I guess you can call it like the bro handshake hug. And when he introduced me, himself to me as the CEO of Counterlogic Gaming, my jaw just kind of dropped, and I kind of felt like I made a fool of myself. So if I did make a fool of myself, sir, I completely apologize, but you really, really caught me off guard. But much respect for you just hanging out down the lobby with us, with everybody who appreciates, what you did, what you do, what you continue to do. So huge shout out to Mr. Devin Nash of Counterlogic Gaming. As it starts to roll up, the whole event rolling up, I'm already right now already starting to miss a lot of people, and I really can't wait till the next one. So basically, this video is more of a personal experience from me, just as a viewer, a supporter. Guys, you guys as entertainers, this was amazing. This was something for all of us, not just you guys who are pulling out the content, but for the viewers such as myself, viewing your content, viewing what your content is, what you guys are actually viewing, what these developers are offering to the table, what's new coming out and all that. And this is only the beginning. The next major event is E3. And if you have the pleasure of going to E3, I really hope to see you guys there. But I'm going to cut this video short. It went kind of long. I do apologize. But this is my part 2, the final wrap up. And I really am looking forward to E3 and many more things to come involving the gaming industry. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please share. Once again, share both part 1 and part 2. But overall, if I did see you and we got to mingle, we got to talk at the event, hey, much love, much appreciation. Come from somebody in the gaming industry who just views, loves, I play the games. Everybody did a great job and continue to do such a great job for us as the consumers. Keep releasing content, and we're just going to keep diving in and falling more and more in love than how we already feel already. So once again, night guys, this is Pound Cake, raw, uncut, unedited, unscripted, coming to you live from my home state of Colorado, and I can't wait to see you guys next time. So peace out, mahalo, aloha.